Super Earth was saved is just one of the major bits of news flying around currently with Helldivers, and despite not having a major order running right now, there's currently over 90,000 divers on PC alone, all hitting their chosen flavor, either bugs or bots. For today, we've got a brand new 𝗙𝗏𝗏 broadcast with some interesting sub-headlines, upcoming Illuminate theories, SEAF being raised up and applauded, and a bit of Sony news as well. If you feel like supporting the channel, the easy and free way is to simply hit subscribe and to make sure you ring the notifications bell and set those alerts to receive all. Or YouTube might only occasionally send some of my channel alerts your way and you could miss something important. So, let's get into the latest and enjoy a few minutes together with our favorite cup of liberty, Helldivers. Of course, hot on the heels of our momentous defense of Super Earth, a brand new 𝗙𝗏𝗏 news broadcast has appeared on our Super Destroyers that has again raised even more questions to the future story arc now that we have pushed back the Illuminate. If you take a look at the bottom scrolling sub-headlines, they include things like heartwarming squirrel video goes viral, new Illuminate units reported creepier than ever, and Ministry of Science to send probe through wormhole. Now, we'll get to that last one in just a moment, but some players are speculating that the new Illuminate units are enemy types yet unseen, while others think it could just be the flesh mobs. I guess we're going to have to wait and see. But the pressing question on everyone's minds is, where is that viral squirrel video? Arrowhead, we need an update on this super squirrel. Of course, getting back to the massive battle we just finished up for the very heart of democracy, and the Helldivers companion app is reporting that over 120 million divers gave their lives while in this campaign, while nearly 8 billion Illuminate were cast into the shadows, leading to a KDR of over 66. It's also reported that we racked up over 17 million accidental deaths while fighting on Super Earth, but overall, those are some staggering numbers and losses on both sides. The big winner to come out of the Heart of Democracy campaign has to be SEAF, right? As currently the official Helldivers Reddit is plastered with all sorts of fan art idolizing SEAF's contributions to our victory, standing fearlessly side by side with the Helldivers. There are cries all over the internet for a totally 𝗙cie war bond to be introduced into the game, as more requests are coming in to give players the blue and white armor of 𝗙cie soldiers as part of our armories. But seriously, now that the squid have retreated, I think we all know probably not for long, the bigger question becomes, as this Reddit post points out, now that Act 1 is presumably complete, what do you think will come next? Now personally, even though the battles on Super Earth were glorious and intense, I think the Helldivers need a little R&R right now just to kind of recharge our batteries, which is why even today you see a split of action taking place on 𝗪𝗓𝗪 and the bot regions, while 𝗪RIC is seeing over 60k divers currently over there and squashing some bugs. The squid raised the outlying planets around Super Earth as they made their way back through the wormhole, and with that headline reading that a probe is being sent through the singularity, could this mean that the Helldivers will eventually be sent through as well to do battle with the Illuminate, presumably on their turf? Let me know what you think will happen with the Illuminate in the near future by leaving me a comment with your best theory. I'll be monitoring those comments, and I'm going to choose a few random winners to receive, how about a max bundle of super credits as a thanks for sticking around and leaving a comment. I haven't added in a Helldivers mod showcase to one of my videos in quite a while, but I found this incredible Sister of Battle Warhammer female armor mod by 𝗙𝗏𝗏𝗏 over on Nexus Mods, and the quality here is so good, I just had to include it. Not only is the fit and finish on the visual mod very well done, but you can even see like the patina damage and wear and tear to the armor, which adds an incredible level of immersion. 𝗙𝗏𝗏𝗏 is also giving you some customizable options here, including with the helmet or showing the face, and even a red accent version for the SR24 Street Scout armor, which is the lightweight siege ready armor. The gear set used in the footage I'm showing you is the medium 𝗙cie 𝗂𝗍𝗏 armor, which features engineering kit. Now, for those of you with an extra keen eye, you can see that I have no cape equipped, and that mod is by 𝗬𝗏. Hopefully I didn't butcher that name. Specifically for the 𝗙𝗏𝗏𝗏 cape. And I used it to remove the cape for this armor, but expect to get reported to your local democracy officer for going capeless. Jokes aside, the armor sets here are built on great base armors like Engineering Kit and Siege Ready. They look incredible, and there are multiple sets here with options. In my book, those are wins across the board. I'll leave a link to the armor and capeless mods down in the video description, and all you need to do is to download the HD2 mod manager, which is also available on Nexus to make these work. Sadly, it's currently only available on PC. Taking a quick tour through the Helldivers headlines, and Friday's emergency update seems to have corrected that sluggish stratagem type and issue, making it so you can now speedrun those strat sequences, removing it from the known issues board. But sadly, the inability to toss back enemy grenades still remains. Johan, Arrowhead's chief creative officer, who's currently on sabbatical, tweeted out that the Heart of Democracy update saw an uptick in players logging into Helldivers, bringing the counts up to 3.4 million players during launch week alone, which is incredible news. And finally, as reported in my last Helldivers video, the president of Super Earth was killed defending the presidential bunker during the Illuminate invasion. And here we are a day later, following a landslide victory, and apparently none of us got to vote. We have a new president now, which could absolutely fall into place for a brand new story arc, either good or bad. Now over to that quick bit of Sony news, and Stellar Blade has been making some headlines recently as it approaches its June 11th release on PC, and I'll give you 3 guesses as to the nature of the drama surrounding the upcoming release issues, with option number 1 being region locks, option number 2 being region locks, and option number 3, no surprise here, it's, again, region locks. Fans of the franchise were not happy seeing that restriction and started voicing their strong opinions, pushing back on Sony's restrictions. And at least for now, the playable demo version of Stellar Blade, which is currently live, has had its region locks removed. As shown here in the official pinned update tweet from the Stellar Blade Twitter account, they've even highlighted the area of the tweet, which reads, "The demo is free to download in nearly 250 regions worldwide." I researched this daily, and I mention this example much like I have with previous titles like Horizon Zero Dawn and God of War Ragnarok, which started off with those PSN restrictions and then lifted them once the pushback became overwhelming. Now, there's other examples out there like Spider-Man 2, but my hope is, and the reason I look into this daily, is that somehow Arrowhead, which is not owned by Sony and currently owns the distinction of being Sony's fastest selling game of all time. Anyways, my hope is that they can somehow leverage that power and break free from the region locks, like these other games. There are potential divers out there that want in on the action and other divers that refuse to dive until all regions are made free. And if, scratch that, when that day arrives and the announcement is made, that will be the ultimate W in the minds of many divers, new and old. As always, thanks for tuning in and checking out the latest in Helldivers news. Remember to leave your best what's to come Illuminate theories down in the comment section below, with a couple of lucky random winners being picked for a max super credit bundle for their efforts. Don't forget to hit subscribe and to ring the notifications bell so you never miss my future upload alerts. A huge thanks goes out to our current channel members whose support makes content like this possible. And until the next one, this is 𝗙𝗪𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏